My overall impressions, it's a pretty good laptop for the price. It was about maybe $500-600 max at Staples. It's a 15.4 inch laptop with 1 terabyte hard drive and 8 gigabyte memory. It's running Intel Core i7. It does support a full keyboard, as you can see. Your number pad out to the side. My complaints on the keyboard would be the enter button and the backspace are pretty small for what they are. The number keys also are pretty small and tightly compact as well. But it's a 15.4 inch laptop and you do get full keys. Another complaint would be this matte finish, or this matte / shiny finish. It does accumulate oils from your hands and your wrists. And one of my biggest complaints would be this plastic screen. I don't know if you could be able to catch all the scratches and whatnot, but the bezel right here, the side bezel, it gets scratched up pretty bad when the screen comes in contact with the rest of the keyboard, or the outer perimeter of the keyboard. It really scratches up this entire shiny plastic stuff. Alright, so I have the desktop loaded, or the Windows 8 start menu loaded. So let's go to our desktop. I haven't clicked on it yet, so this would be like a fresh boot if we wanted to go to the desktop. And there you go. I'm pretty sure it's all loaded now. Sorry for the glare. Let's see if we can fix that. Alright, that's a little bit better. So like I said, this does run 8 gigabytes of RAM and I think 2.0 gigahertz of Intel i7. It's a really fast laptop, I'll admit. And for the price, about $600-ish, give or take, it's really fast. I do have really fast internet here, so that's why Google is kind of loading faster than it should with all my tabs open. So yeah, for a $600 laptop, it's really good. Except for the plastic, it's pretty much all plastic construction, so the sides of the screen get scratched up really easily. Picture resolution is pretty good, so that's screen brightness all the way. As you can see, it's not coming out as nice on the camera, but picture resolution is really good for a plastic screen. There are some Lenovo's, or the Lenovo Ultrabook. It's like a 14-inch display with like aluminum construction, and that runs about $400. If you have extra money and you're willing to spend that on a laptop, I'd say go for it. It's I don't know what model it is, but it's all aluminum construction. Ultrabook touchscreen. It has a glass screen. It's really nice. However, I'm not too much of a fan of touchscreens, so that wasn't a consideration for me. But when I checked out the screen resolution, it was pretty good. So those are the specs on my computer. I am running Windows 8.1, and pretty much all the specs that I told you earlier. And this is a really thin laptop as well. This is actually thinner than one of Lenovo's Ultrabooks, the all aluminum one I was talking to you about. Let's see if this will focus. Oh, I don't think it's really focused. You guys have to take my word for it. This is a really thin laptop. Really thin. The screen, it's even thinner. So it is pretty lightweight. It comes in about 4.5 pounds. So it's a really light laptop. But something to keep in mind, if you are buying a North Face backpack with a 15-inch laptop case, or it's rated for a 15-inch laptop, it won't fit the North Face backpack. Those 0.4 inches will not fit. Let's see. Like I said, it's a really thin laptop. The LAN cable connector port, it does flip open, or it comes down a little bit more to accommodate for the LAN cable, and that is pretty genius, because if they didn't do that, the overall thickness of the laptop would have to be like 0.2 inches, 0.3 inches thicker. So that's a pretty good feature. We have one fan exhaust port right here, and that's pretty much where all the heat dissipates out from. It does have a external battery. It's not internal, so you can change it if your battery dies or if your battery deteriorates. So these are my battery specs right now. I've got 28,510 sorry, mWh battery capacity left. It actually went down after about 6 months of having this laptop. It was at about 3,010. So that just shows that your battery pack will deteriorate. I am running Windows Classic Shell, or I have a start menu. I got it from Classic Shell. So if you guys want a start menu, like an original Windows 7 and down start menu, I recommend Classic Shell. It works pretty well, and it's free. Only reason why I keep the tiles is I just kind of like how it looks in when I start it up, and you know, having both the start menu or the Windows 8 start menu and a Windows 7 menu, it's pretty much all I need. And a keyboard command that is really useful would be start menu in D. So that takes you directly to your desktop, whether you're from any tab or if you're in the Windows 8 start menu. So Windows D, and then it takes you back to your desktop, or in our case, Chrome. So yeah, that's pretty much my review for the Lenovo G50-70. So Lenovo does make a lot of variants of the G50. I'm pretty sure mine is the G50-70. So yeah, overall really good laptop for the price. It's like $600. If you want a little bit better quality, or in terms of construction, I suggest you check out one of Lenovo's aluminum products. They're a lot better quality. Like I said, this is full plastic construction, but it has pretty good specs. I did drop it once, and it's dented, it's dented and scratched right about here. I don't know if you can tell, but it is dented and scratched right here. See how it's dented in right there a little bit? It's not focusing, but you guys have to take my word for it. I dropped it and it did dent. So overall, really good laptop for the price. In terms of specs, it's really good. Really fast startup so far. You can play a good amount of games on here. Here, I'll pull up my Steam. I don't have that much games on my Steam, but it does handle a good amount of games. Let's see. Yeah, it handles a good amount of games, and it handles it pretty well. I play mostly Half-Life, Counter-Strike, Combat Arms, as you can see. Well, I don't play it that much, but when I get a chance, that's what I'll play. So these are the games I have in my library, and it supports them just fine. So if you want a pretty good laptop, a good laptop for the price, by all means, really good laptop for the price. Good resolution, pretty lightweight, really thin. You could also support games. This is a laptop that, you know, I would suggest. However, if you do have a little bit more money to spend and you're more willing to spend it on better quality construction laptop, you know, I suggest you check out one of Lenovo's aluminum or metal offerings. But, you know, the Lenovo G50 series, it's a pretty good laptop. But if you're looking for better screen resolution, better overall build quality, definitely go with one of Lenovo's Ultrabooks or something.